Here we are. So let's do a cosmology segment. Did I fail to do the credit crawl? Let's do the credit crawl in reverse. It's the Patreon credit crawl. Our patrons get early alerts. Do you get early alerts? Well, if you're not a patron, probably not. You get late alerts. Let's do a cosmology segment. I'm going to pick a random number between 1 and 1031 because that's how many objects are tracked at the Neil Gorell's Swift Observatory, the Swift Burst Alert Telescope following X-rays. Today's quantum number is 124. Let's see what that object might be. And it is a Quasar PKS 0347-211. A galaxy with its poloidal field oriented directly toward you. You can see its X-ray flux has been increasing in highs and lows over the past several years. Quasars have their poloidal jet pointed directly at you. So this particular object, let's just say that perspective is everything when it comes to viewing galaxies, and really indeed stars as well, as if you view a star looking directly at its pole, it looks totally different than if you view a star looking at its equator. So here's this quasar, and it looks like it's quite a distant one as it's very dim in optical light. And let's see if it shows up on the infrared spectrum on the 2MASS. And we see a heap and helping and nothing there. How about on the XMM, the multi-mirror project? Nothing there. And not showing up on the Chandra either. Let's see if we see anything on Finkbeiner. And by the way, we're going to talk about Finkbeiner at a later time. The helium alpha emissions, they're super important. And I guess let's just head back to the glimpse. Nope. Does it even show up on Simbad? Let's see. Anyway, there's that quite dim quasar. And perhaps we'll provide more details on that later. PKS 0347-211, a catchy name. And we found it at the Neil Gorell's Swift Burst Alert Telescope. It's entry number 124. That's today's cosmology segment. Again, perspective is everything, folks. If you're looking at a galaxy and you're looking, so if this is the galactic disk, if you're looking at the galactic disk perfectly down the pole, like from this sort of perspective, you're going to see a very bright galaxy. If you're just off the pole, you'll see what we call an active galactic nucleus, a Seyfert 1 or Seyfert 2 type galaxy. And if you're directly in the poloidal field, it'll look brighter. It will not look like a spiral galaxy at all. It'll look like a very bright, almost like a star. And that's where quasars got their name. They're known as quasi-stellar objects. Back in the mid-90s, we didn't even know what it was. Now we realize that it's just the perspective. You're looking down the poloidal field of a galaxy, which is known as a quasar or blazar. Let's get back